What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, there I've done some changes to this build. And before, I did not have a front bumper because for some weird reason every time I build these chassis, guys, the bumper is the first thing to go. But that is also because these cars, they do sometimes get out of control, and they will do hit into things, my cones and stuff like that. So multiple reasons why sometimes I don't have a bump on the car. But then this also now goes ahead and test my skills to remake things. And as you can see, there's a detachable bump on this car, and this is so I can let the car have a more scale look to it now. The bonnet is detachable and the bumper is detachable as well. I did not bother go ahead and cut any hole for the intercooler because that's not really functional. But what's actually functional is the fan that I have here. So I tried to expand the hole so I could get some breeze going down in there, because there's no longer any breeze coming from the front side of the car because that's now closed up. But I can take off the bumper if I want and run it without. But this is what it's looking like. And as I said before, now that that's closed up, the only source that the motor will be getting air from is the fan. So I have to make sure that there's breeze going there. And then I had an opening here. I closed it up and tried to see how best I could smooth it out and paint it. There's a hole there to smooth it out and paint it over as well. So it's overall giving the car a really nice look. I think I might keep it like this for now and run it. I think overall I wanted to give the car a one tone, but we'll see how that goes. But for now it's looking quite good. It's not really finished. I can make another one because this bumper right here is very thin plastic. So still firm and durable. Like no breeze will be really getting through there, bending it or anything like that. However, there can be a better design for it, but right now this is just a prototype, and the prototype is looking good. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This chassis is very light because for those who are new, I cut out the sides, so it's just the battery tray going back, and I did reinforce it so there would be much flex when the car is launching and anything like that. And then, believe it or not, with this body here cutting out the windows and stuff like that, it does give better aerodynamics than when you have on or when you don't cut it out, and that's been proven. You can go through my other videos to show that. But overall, that's why I've done that. And also just because it gives me easier access for like in things inside the car, whatever. So to the back here, make sure that had some holes in the back here so the wind can pass through, so we don't really have any like parachuting, not really parachuting, but restriction with you could say wind like holding it back or whatever like that. You still might have some because you do have some space right here, but apart from that, the car is definitely handling the wind proper and everything. But I just feel like to idle, and I just went ahead and decided, let me just design a bumper for this thing because it was in the making from time. And there it is, guys. You can drop a like if you like how it looks. And here, guys, stay tuned for more. I'll be running this car soon, just waiting for some slicks, because the Canada Post, I hear that they're going on strike, and the slicks that I use for this car, I get them from overseas. So we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned and drop a like, guys.